the painting, and they try to talk to you and say it's wonderful, and you are not there.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Yeah. It's a beautiful color and a beautiful rock cliff. And I think any question about the last class or homework or your review? Emily asked me to explain more about the phrase of 素心更香, like a plain one color orchids flower is more fragrant. Emily, are you there? I'm not sure. You want me to explain about the character or the meaning, or which character, or what you want me to explain more?
I think I'm interested in the sushin.
Yeah.
Sushin, like sushi. What does the whole phrase kind of mean?
The character itself, if just the cell by itself, it means vegan.
Right.
Vegan. Yeah. And
sushin.
She means heart. And yeah, good question. Normally for Chinese, they can thinking of something like the same simple thought or purity things also. Very good question. Also means that, yeah. If you just say light or plain, sounds like kind of negative thing, because it's vegan and it's light, but kind of people try to like this kind of the thoughts, or let people think simple is good and the purity things is good. And also it's true in the plants, sometimes like the two kinds people enjoyed for the flower, either the color, very colorful, beautiful, or the sweet smelling, the fragrant, right? Then versus the colorful beauty, sometimes without color, the plain light flower even more fragrant.
I think I understand. Would it be like the more subtle? The more subtle is more fragrant than the flagrant.
Yeah. Right. And also, I think for the literary painting, try to do some kind of the Zen thought, I think, to appreciate the simple, the simple, the better kind of this kind of thing. That's why try to say this louder. It's simple, even better, simple, even more fragrant. Yeah, but it is true in the orchid plant. The colorful one smells lighter. The one color one, very light yellow greenish. The one color, same color for the heart and the petal, or plain one, exactly more fragrant. But good question, why the literary painting to appreciate this a lot, sounds like, and try to speak loud to say that, let you thinking of the simple, the better, or the purity need to be cherished, something like that. Yeah, or something subtle, not really brilliant, but it's good, even better. Yeah, try to thinking of that way. That's the real meaning. Yeah, we sometimes say yeah, very good question. Like the poem, sometimes the character, the meaning itself, like the root meaning, like what, but put them together, yeah, what exactly the cultural, the historically cultural tradition thinking that you can think about. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Clarifies it very well.
Yeah, that's the meaning for that, and a very good question. Because in the like things in the poem and in the painting, sometimes we use that, not more meaning, or yeah, more than just the root meaning, or what kind of things the writer can think of, or why cherish this. Okay, let's do the two character today. Some things about the Chrysanthemum and later. Yes, why we think of this? Okay, the first character is the light, the Dan. Okay, I'm going to write it in the. What do you mean?
You can open the chat room so you can see what I did. Chat room is right
I'm going
here.
to write. What do you mean?
The chat room.
Yeah.
It's here. So you don't have to write. I write it for you. I mean.
What do you mean? I'm going to write in standard style.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything or elements?
Water.
Water. Susan, was that you?
Yes. So sorry. I didn't realize you had the daylight saving, and I was panicking this morning.
I'm sorry.
I'm not the only participant.
Oh, good student, Susan. Okay, yes, water. Water radical. And then lots of dots. Find it? And the character on the right-hand side, actually is upper and lower. Two of them, did you find actually the same? They try to make it not that, I mean, exactly looking, but actually the same. This is the character for the light or plain, or seems I'm not sure for the English. Sounds like the slack or dull or pale. Is that the positive meaning or negative meaning? Why use this in the painting or appreciate that? Because we also have the meaning of say like indifferent is the good meaning or bad meaning. Let's say very light or very calm, or stay far from the society, far from the the competition, the far from the game, also we call like the people's mood, people's attitude, very calm, very light, also say that kind of things, like we call the chrysanthemum, like the flower, we all know is last flower in the autumn in Chinese traditionally. So we call it's very light. Color is light, and also people put the meaning of that, like the not hurried to care about the competition with other flowers. Just the state itself, very calm, and be itself the latest flower of the autumn. So not interested in the competition. I mean, with other flowers to, to win the competition like that. So Susan, you're right. Water radical, we learned. And also this part, right-hand side, look at 2 dots and slate, and the press or dot by itself actually is the press on the right-hand side. This is what? Any people know that? I think probably some people know it.
Fire?
Right. You learn it, Emily?
Yes.
Oh, and in the Japanese?
In Chinese.
In the Chinese, how do you learn it?
Japanese also.
Yeah.
Japanese also? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think some people learn some people know Japanese, some Michael, right? And this is fire, right? And so put water together with fire, so means light. Actually, this is most we use this light. We also call it light water. This is water. Remember it? So light water or solid water. So this is a water thing about it. So that's why with the water radicals. And this is fire, right? And okay, what's this? This is a mountain, right? What's that together? Guess.
Volcano.
No.
Good guesser, Susan. Good guesser, volcano. And I think I have problem with spelling. Okay, spell it for me.
Volcano. A-N-O.
That's it?
The A, the L. V-O-L. No.
Volcano.
Volcano.
Okay, V-O.
Uh-huh. O-L. L as in volcano. N-O.
Yay.
Volcano. In Guatemala, we have many volcanoes.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
37.
And the volcano rock is very good for orchids. Yes. Put in the orchid pot with the pine tree barks. It's very good media for orchids. I don't know why orchids like a volcano, probably, yeah, in the mountain. And the other one, what's that? This is a mountain,
What?
right?
What it is? Wow.
Two characters. This is a mountain fire.
Mountain
It'd
fire.
Be like a
Yeah.
forest fire?
Like a fire in the mountain. Fire
Forest
in
fire,
the mountain. In Southern California, we are very familiar with this word. In the autumn and yeah, early winter, we got lots of a big wind. And in Chinese, actually, we put like the main things at the end, and put the things modifying things in the before, in the front. It's different from the English, yeah. So this is the most important thing is the fire. What kind of fire? In the mountain fire, to modify these things. And if says this is the mountain, like a mountain thing, rocky mountain thing. What kind of mountain? Oh, that is a fire mountain volcano. Yeah, put the modify things in the front. Oh, by the way, just to explain some word we learned already. Okay, let's look at the so the standard style, or actually when you do the standard style, two elements together, like the fire, you try to do the one big on the upper part, right, and a little bit longer actually for the last strokes for the bottom one. And the upper one, you just simply put a dot, right, instead of the big press. Actually, those are two of them, same elements. Okay, the walking style, look at that. Simplify the water radical, like two dots together, right? And the fire part for the right-hand side, almost the same, but a little bit shows the movement tendency. Kind of the connected. Okay, two together, which means one dot stay almost the same, a little bit of vertical tendency. And this is by press. And then back shows the tendency. And the dot, and this dot a little bit shows the tendency of the connection. And then this is a dot, and the back shows the connection. Shows the connection, kind of connect. Yeah, this is kind of a start to walk from stand. Almost stay the same, but shows a little bit of the tendency of the movements, a little bit more connection, and those two together. Two dots together, this walking style. It's still very recognizable, right, from the standard style. Let's see the this running style, cursive style. The three dots, the water one is still almost stay the same, but the fire a little bit, especially for the bottom one, a little bit, more connect, become even like two dots become one stroke. See, those are almost the same, and those two dots still separated, and those become very simple, right? Two dots become just that, and connect with the two dots become almost one horizontal one. Not good, too big. This part, and too small for this part. See, need to be stronger looking for the bottom thing. If you can, if the character looks like upper and the bottom. Mm-hmm. And for the left and the right, the left only the radical part, like occupy about at most like 1/3, even like less than 1/3. And the main part is this part should be occupied, I mean, bigger, not just even 50-50, right? The radical part is smaller. And the upper part need to be a little bit smaller, and make the lower part more stable looking by make it stronger and bigger. So this one, two dots. Even more connect, become like one stroke to this. It can be a press or big dots, big dot at the end. Yeah, this vertical, I mean, this horizontal stroke actually come from two dots really put together. And those slant one is the connection of upper part and become like two dots. So you can show some things about this. Yeah, I just explain, and you will do each time a little bit different. Yeah. So I said at the cursive style, sometimes we see on the writer try to make some things cursive connect, and some on purposely do very clear. So those two, yeah, he leave these two dots still very separated, very clear two dots, right? Even the bottom become two dots become very connected, become even a one stroke of a horizontal one. So that's the light. And let's move to next character of the Chrysanthemum. Any elements we learned?
What was that?
Grass? Grass?
Grass.
Grass?
Grass top, right. Grass top.
And
Very familiar, getting familiar and familiar. Yes. Yeah, I want my calligraphy class, as I said, is more than language. You can use it as your painting practically, exactly use it. And also some elements useful. By the way, Emily, thank you for introduce the book. I know some of you got that, and we got the book. Henry got the book of the codes, the characters.
what book? What book?
Yeah, Emily,
What book?
the name for it. Henry, you put the name on it. The Shubings.
Oh, Shu Bing.
Yeah, the Shubings book.
I have it all.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move to the right of that. Grass red. Actually, this is a look with the one stroke looking. Actually, they put the two of them together. Actually, it's two of them. They put it very close. I mean, together. You can do simplify. You can do that. You can do that. And the slant. Horizontal again. Press. The inside character I'm writing. Any people do that?
Isn't that rice?
Yes. Hey, Emily. You know lots of characters from your study or?
Yeah, from studying Chinese.
So this part looks too, I think this is too slant. I will keep it more straight to make it more stable looking, and also this a little bit too strong. You know, sometimes the standard style, very hard to care about the wholeness. I mean, each part very balanced and beautiful. So these characters, like the upper part, is very lots of strokes and very big. So do not make the top, rise top, too small, right? Or too strong. I don't know. You have to always keep one eye for the whole thing. Still, I think the head is too big. And sometimes you can, I mean, among the writing, among the strokes, you can, meanwhile, adjust, right? Like for the later strokes, you still have chance to do. Not very beautiful. Anyway, I move to the walking style. Walking style strokes a little bit changed, but the rise part, this part is rise, right? the rise part is still recognizable. See, this is the rise. It's like the English flag looking thing, but you write this as the two dots and the slant and the slant and the press like this way. But you remember like English flags. English flag, and this is right. Rise part in the walking style stay almost the same, but the grass top, different order for that. Two dots first, like first, and continue with the horizontal one, and yeah, different order even for the grass top. Two dots, then easy for the connector with the other elements of the lower part, right? Yeah, but do not make it too small of this like number 3 thing, because this is the big turn here is from the standard style, right? So. Okay, let's move to the grass style, cursive style, and it's really different looking, really cursive. Same things stay from the walking style for the grass top, right? And the big turning part become kind of the simple and shorter. And then the rise part is really the way we can learn to do the become the cursive style. Yeah, try to analyze some things and let you to understand the strokes and the structures logically. So grass tops stay the same, and this becomes small, right? And the rise part become like the two dots together, and then vertical first, and the back do like the knot thing, tie to some things there on the vertical. Two dots, and this becomes small, and this rise part become yes, not anymore. These things like all covered to the bottom, right? This covered to bottom. It's kind of become upper and lower structures. So. Yeah, like the rise thing, kind of do the two dots and then vertical, and the back on the vertical, like knot some string here, like make a knot there, tie to some things. Yeah, you can choose what kind of the writing you like to write when you write. Yeah, just to show you. I kind of like the walking style. Very recognizable, and the rise part stayed almost stay the same things, you know, still have the 2 dots and these things. Yeah. That's all about the 2 characters, Chrysanthemum and also the light. Okay,
Victoria,
yes.
will you circle which one of those you prefer? Or kind of make a check mark in terms of the cursive? Because they're different ones. Which do you prefer?
The cursive one, which might feel right on my paper. I like this one.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, see, you know pretty. It. Why you ask me? You choose it. This one actually also I like it. Yeah. So you can show these 2 dots very connected or a little bit separated. That's not the very strict for one. So you can decide it, or each time shows a little bit different. Sometimes the ink, how thick, yeah, sometimes even shows the like flying white even on the painting of the the writing of the cursive style, right? Because if you write very quick, so sometimes shows more connection, sometimes less. For the chrysanthemum, very good for calligraphy strokes. As we said, we do the straight petals first. I mean, this time. So normally, like many ways to do, the very simple I like to do is just press and lift a little bit. We call the nail head, right? So press and lift for the pedal. And you do kind of the thinking of the simplest is the towards you, facing you one. You can do the second layer, right? Out in. And for on the right hand side, if you are right hand side writing right hand, you can do the in out, and we call but you still press at the end. We call this kind of we call teardrop, right? The teardrop stroke. Which means you press at the end, right? Or if you still want to do the nail head, you can still do out in. Right, this kind of things. You do not have to do the perfect rounded shape. You do a little bit different, right? And you can do some a kind of overlapping thing. Some short and some yeah, or the second layer, some a little bit. That's the most simple one. And you can dot a little bit in the center and later put some color or not for the facing you one. Also, some people do like the three strokes like the M. We just do the 2 strokes for the petals, right? Some people do like that, like the M one. Yeah. Look at what I'm doing. Like do that. 1, 2, 3. This for the one petal. Like kind of the, actually on that, instead of do the wings on the petal, we do not really do the wings on the petal, but instead some people, do the like 3 strokes, put a very, very small like M-shaped things for the petal. That's also the way to do. Okay, you can do some together, some 2, 1, some the M1. That's also the way to do. And do the petal. Do the bulb not exactly open the one. That's very easy as any kind of the flower. You do a little bit like the bowl shaped, because not open yet. Actually, for the like halfway opened for the flower, the chrysanthemum flower, like the 1 or 2 opened. Yeah, shaped like things like that. In the mustard seed garden, the language described says the characters of the halfway, a little bit opened of the chrysanthemum. It's like, whoops, I got ink on my. It's like the fist, but one finger out, like this shape, or sometimes the 1 to 2 fingers out, but mostly not opened part, like the fist, but one. Yeah, it's very interesting looking. I think I try to choose one to capture one on my picture I showed you, I sent you. So the butter, the bud is here, right? Very easy to make the bud. And try to make something like the 1 or 2 fingers. Very interesting, like this started to bloom. Yeah. And the calligraphy, we do some just a dark ink. I just use the same brush to do some things like that. Very xie style. That's about for the straight petals of the flower, and also for the leaves. I pick the one real leaves here. It's hard to. Okay, basically like the five parts language described in the mustard seed garden is five parts of that and the 4 space. So like the center part of the tip and 2 parts left, 2 parts right, of course in between, like the, because 5 parts here, right? So 4 space a little bit here. Actually not that stiff. You look at the chrysanthemum, never people noticed the leaf, how the leaf grows. But when you do 斜意, you just simply do some 5 strokes. That's what I do, and lots of people do. Like in front, the leaves shape basically, right? The front, we do 1 strokes, right? Like 1 and 2 left, right? Leave a little bit of space, and 2 right, right? That's about the shape, you know. And actually, you use the light ink, and then do the halfway dry, do the vein, right? You do the vein thing. I have no chance to do the vein because it's all. And when you do the vein, you do not have to exactly copy that. See, I have chance to do these kind of things. Just simply indicate. And the stem is very, because it's the last one in the autumn, so kind of a stiff. And some small leaves with not that 5 part one, just to do some small leaves. And the leaves together, I mean, with the flower. And some flowers, just you do not see because of the angle perspective, you do not really see the 5 parts. Sometimes you only see the 3 parts, right? And the different angle of it. Because in the autumn, and sometimes you can put some dots just on the stem, and we don't know. We got big wind, and dry wind is going to bloom or not. Some small leaves and some even flower petal. It will bloom or not, don't know. Actually, the interesting thing is we got a big wind, and it's one of my chrysanthemum is broken, totally broken. It's down the ground, lie on the ground. The wind. And garbage day, my recycle bin is still outside down the street, and we just didn't throw it in the garbage can, in the recycle bin. I'll do one more here. and it lie down down the street. I mean down the ground on the grass, and in 2 days it's still alive. And Henry saved it, put in the water basin, and it's alive. It's gradually opened. Try to do the other one here. Okay, I just simply I didn't on purposely actually. I didn't on purposely do it. Actually, I tried to practice the pedal first, and I decided just stayed on just on this paper. I try to use the word for it we learned. Where can I write it? Here, probably. Do. What do you think? Or this side? Okay, I tried to write that. You know the characters here? I think I mentioned people, right? Light. Remember that? Like, L-I-K-E or S. I try to write the people, which means I, or I appreciate. I'm very light, very hermit, or very not very greedy, and very calm, like Chrysanthemum. That's the phrase people sometimes use this on the chrysanthemum painting. Says chrysanthemum usually is very light, not that bright, colorful like other flower, like peony, like the roses or other flower. It's in the very late autumn, latest flower, very light, elegant color. I'm now very far from the competition, from the game. I try to do that, and very calm, very peaceful. Not very interested in the. I mean the game, the society, the people's competition. I'm far away, like the Chrysanthemum, stay my way, to open, to do my thing, not compete with other flowers or together with them. I just stay my way, very light. That's the but people kind of like this way, not positive. I mean, not the negative. Just to let you know, this the tradition, kind of the hermit, hermit thinking or hermit thoughts of that, the character of that, and like the far from the competition, from the game, from the society, kind of hermit. Literary thoughts, or that's why they put the Chrysanthemum
Victoria,
as one of the four gentlemen painting. Yeah.
can you repeat the name of the characters that you wrote? I got people, but then the second one from
It's the light. It's the light. We just learned today.
okay.
Very light, very light, very well. Any good word for that? I don't know. Indifferent. Indifferent. Indifferent from the far from the game, from the society. Kind of the hermit thinking. By the way, Oh, the next is like. We learned it before. I forgot, where did we learn that? The female characters plus the mouth.
Oh, okay.
I think life is beauty like a summer flower. We learned, right?
Okay.
Okay. This is the character for the like. Which means as, I'm very light, not that interested in the society or the game or the people's competed with other flower, other people, far from that noisy. I am very light, very calm down. Do my thing and as my way to open, no matter how late or not compete with others.
Good.
Good. Yeah. Okay. Just that you know that. By the way, I voted.
Good.
And I voted. Yeah, just let you know. That's the tradition of the Chinese literary painting. I try to explain why they put the Chrysanthemum as the one of the gentlemen. 1/4 of the gentleman painting is cool. Yeah. Henry helped me to say, to be modesty and keep yourself away from seeking fame and wealth or fortune. Cool, like the Chrysanthemum. That sounds good. Yeah. Anyway, just to introduce the Chinese tradition. Traditional thoughts of the literary. I don't know. I think next time we can do more like a curvy petals, also in calligraphy stroke. Very interesting. You know, like some pattern thing. I do the chrysanthemum pattern thing. Also, for orchids, we concentrate on the leaves, right? Because the leaves are very calligraphy, but for the chrysanthemum, we concentrate on the petal, because the petal is more on calligraphy stroke. I can play this all my life. I'm not just improve for the purpose of improve. Actually, I enjoy the procedure of doing that, just working on that. Each time is different. And for the next time, actually, you need to register for the coming 4 classes. And for the November, my class is not on Thanksgiving, is not on the Thanksgiving Day, is Tuesday. So I just keep going for the 4 times class. And for the December, I decided I will skip 2 weeks to have break and let you have break. For the week contain the Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and also for the New Year's Eve and the New Year's Day, they both are on Friday, and New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve is Friday. It's Thursday, and our class normally is Tuesday, right? So skip those 2 weeks, and the coming week will be after the 2 weeks will be the New Year, will be the January 5th, I guess will be the Tuesday. But I will use the same link and to register still 4 weeks together for the 2 weeks before winter break and 2 weeks in the January. I will. Did I speak clear? So 4 weeks together for the registration, and I will put a schedule on that. But 2 weeks in between, I skip that. No class. Understand? Is that okay for you? 2 weeks, break, and So first, for the let you know my plan, and for the next 4 weeks, still almost the same. We'll do more on chrysanthemum and some phrase and characters. You learn the elements and some phrase of the meaning. Any questions?
Yes, still in these 4, next Tuesday the 10th, it's still in these 4 classes that we already paid. After next Tuesday, then we sign up again. Is that correct?
This class is the last one for the section you paid, right?
No.
I don't know. I think there's one more.
Oh, really? I did wrong. So this is 27? I did 20.
This is lesson 28, but in the email that Henry just sent me, because I was confused about the time, it's still next Tuesday. It's still paid in these 4 lessons.
I think so.
Oh,
Yes.
we still have one more week. I will check out. Don't worry. Okay, don't worry. Yeah, don't worry. Okay, I just want to okay, this point I will check out. Yeah, sorry about my memorize. Sorry about that. Yeah, I will check out, and don't worry. This part I'll figure out. And I'm just talking about. I think most important things is the my plan of the winter break thing. Yeah, with
Okay.
four payments and for the whole registration, and I will leave 2 weeks the break in between the Christmas, like the Christmas week and the New Year's week. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I will be very busy, both of us, during the holidays, because we got lots of like people order the suppliers. Yeah, no matter this supplies is concerned with like the not exactly to chair and to giving people normally, but still I don't know, lots of people like to buy on the holiday season for themselves or for like I don't know. So I will be very busy and let you have a break as well. I'm here. If I have any question you need to ask, you still need to you still can go to classroom. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I will be here. Okay, see you next class. Don't worry about the order. I will check out. Yeah.
Don't worry.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you.